Yeah, it's been cool to see the growth and be a part of it. Coming in and not having the best season and back-to-back #1 picks and all that type of stuff to the big jump we took. We have a lot more work to do, but it was good to see the progress, come to fruition throughout the second part of last season. And so it's cool to be a part of, coming in with a draft class like, Trevor, Tyson, Travis, and a lot of players that had a lot of impact on our success. And it's been really cool. Yeah, London was fun. The traveling during the season is a little tough. During the off season, it's not bad to me, but during the season, it's hard to get that big flight in and the time difference. But the game is really enjoyable to see how the game has evolved worldwide, and all the fans they come excited to see it. Like a lot of times, it's not even just the two teams' jerseys. You see every team's jersey because it's just the NFL fans embracing the game. So I appreciate that part of it, and I would love to come to Spain for a game. This is my first time in Barcelona, so I didn't realize the good weather you guys have around this time of year, so I wouldn't mind it.
No, I haven't heard anything, but it would be a pretty awesome experience. I haven't been able, I can't have the benefit of traveling with Canada. I picture the atmosphere, so I think it would be pretty cool based on what I see from TV, the experience that you guys could support you guys through. I think you guys are just a lot more passionate, almost the chants, the rallies, the up and down. Like you see the highs and you see every the low. And it's just like, I don't know. I just feel like that was like the best atmosphere I've ever been. Overall, and I went down and saw you guys still going. And that last goal, electric it was. It's a lot more anticipation throughout the game, but I think the highs and the lows, I never seen anything like it.
Yeah, it's a blessing because, year 1 and 2 for me were, night and day. So I've learned so much in both aspects. And so to be able to have that experience going into year 3 and further in my career, it's a blessing, like I said, because you don't get those lessons by winning. You have to lose sometimes, you have to be at the bottom to learn that not everything's always gonna be perfect. And so, but the difference was the type of people we had in the building, the dedication and the persistence to get that success and not get down about it. And it showed me that you can flip anything at any time, as long as you just stay on it and keep the faith.
My problem is not. I think the first 2 years I was learning and I'm growing. But I think this show will make a huge jump. I don't really like to do comparisons, but I think I'm gonna set a wave of effort and tenacity and relentless football of this generation. It's hard for me to compare it. I can't say that I watched LT. LT was retired times I was born. Like, but his highlights of what he's done, his accomplishments, or ones to watch and model after. But I would say I'm trying to be a generational player that people look after and want to play after 2030 and 2040s and stuff like that. I want to be a player like how they look at Lord Taylor. It's extremely important as anything in life to only get way to get better is be consistent. So not having to change DCs, finding ways to improve our play style through YDC and find ways to get people maximize team potential. So there's a lot of great reasons why BQC, so it's not a positive thing. It's challenging. Our experiences was a little different. He was coming off of ACL, so his model to get to recovery is completely different. You had to have your own separate program, right?
Yeah, I just did.
Yeah. So, for me, man, the challenge was because I was an early opt-out. I was training all year long. Around this time, you just finish up your college pro days, or you got yours coming up that you focused on, and then, you get about 3 weeks off, but you kind of got to still keep training before the draft, and then it's like, boom, we're into rookie minicamp, and you got OTAs right after. So it's extremely challenging because we only got about 4 weeks, and then you start the season, so it's a long journey. But once you get past that first year, your first year is your hardness. Everything's pretty much smooth sailing. I thought this year was way less challenging in terms of just like my body was better, my mental was better. You definitely hit like a wall where it's like, damn, your body's just like, man, I've never been through this before. So you gotta find like a nice second win the year. We dealt with that. So, it's tough, but I would just say, Just don't let anything get to you. Just keep going. Be relentless. Find you a schedule that works with you. Get a lot of rest. Get as much sleep as you can get. And really just make sure you find someone, a vet or someone out there who just has a really good recovery plan and plan the attack so you can model or take after them.
Yeah, the draft is challenging, like you said. There's a lot of different things for each and every player. Some players have to prove certain things at their pro days, some players don't. For me, like I said, I was injured, so it was mainly just about, I wanted to know where my knee was at. So, there was a lot of pressure to make sure that my knee didn't take any setbacks because that would have hurt my draft stock. And so it was a lot of pressure in that aspect, but for the most part, it's confusing because your future seems not certain, which team, what city you'll be in, or where you get drafted. So I would just take it day by day as a draftee, going into the draft, take it day by day. God will put you in the right place for sure. And, sometimes it takes a few years for things to make sense. You might think you got drafted to the wrong team. For a while I was like, man, the worst team in the league, how did I get here, but then a year later you look at us and it's like, it makes sense. So that's what I would tell a draftee going.
I really don't think, I think we made some really good moves so far with Cooks and Gilmore and keeping some of our guys in-house. But really, it don't really matter who we get. It's all about execution and playing with your heart out there. Like, last year when we said we made no moves in free agency and we almost was in the NFC Championship. So it's not about who you have, it's about the type of guys you have. So it's not always about the big names. It's about 50, 48 guys on Sunday committing to each other, want to get their life, put their life on the line and say, I'm going to stop at anything to win this year. So I don't really care who we get in free agency. I don't really care who we get in the draft, as long as they just come in the mindset of just, I'm going to put my head down, I'm going to work, and I want to win. I want people to win as bad as I can. So, that'll be like my messenger, whoever wants to come from the Cowboys. I think we have a great chance at winning. I know it's repetitive, so I hate to say it, but I just tell all my friends I'm going to be a Super Bowl champion. I speak it out loud, I speak it to God. I think about it, I dream about it. I just put my words into the air because words got power. I don't know what it's called, but we ate paella.
Right there, paella. It seems to be a very popular spot on the boardwalk by the beach.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it starts with an S.
Okay, so
No clue.
500 Salamanca. It's indoors, 2 floors. Yeah. That's where we were. I went there 2 days in a row. Yeah, very good.
Scott. Oh, no, Mr. Porter's is OD.
Yeah, I don't know if is that a bar?
Mr. Porter? Yeah. That was really good.
sick college.
Yeah, that was really good. Yeah, bye.
Thank you for coming, guys.
Thank you.